Everyone, I'm Noreen and welcome to my kitchen and another episode of What's for Dinner. Tonight I'm going to make my entire dinner in the microwave. I can hear you all saying now, oh no, not the microwave. The microwave is a horrible tool. All it's good for is making hot water and heating up your Hot Pockets. Not true. Not true. The microwave is an excellent tool in the kitchen. And because I'm getting ready to embark on a series for dorm cooking for people who are going to college, returning to college, who may be in the military and living in a dorm where you can only use a microwave to cook, we're going to start that very soon. But tonight I'm going to cook my entire meal in the microwave. I have some leftovers, rice that we're going to use for the side. I have some frozen broccoli that we're going to cook. I'm not going to show those, but I decided to go ahead and make some steamed salmon with Hollandaise sauce. And I'm going to make the salmon and the Hollandaise sauce in the microwave. And it really couldn't be simpler. Now, for those of you who are going to tell me that microwaves kill the nutrition in food, I am going to tell you back that those are unfounded facts. And there have been studies to show that the microwave does not damage the nutrition in the food.
They're not facts.
Well, those claims are unfounded. All right, I'll change that. So in any case, we're going to make some salmon with Hollandaise sauce, and in order to do that, we're going to need some salmon, obviously. So I have about 2 pounds of salmon here that I got from the fish counter at my grocery store. This is organic salmon that is imported from Ireland. And what I have here is the vessel which I'm going to cook it in, which is my pie plate. I have a deep dish pie plate. And then I have a nice bunch of fresh dill and some fresh tarragon in there. And all I'm going to do is I have about 3 small lemons. I mean, you can use whatever you like. If you don't want to use lemons, you certainly don't have to. But it really...
Fish and lemon love each other.
They do. They're like best friends. They have a great camaraderie. So I'm going to just put my lemons on top of my herbage. I'm also going to put some water in the bottom. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. You do still need to put a little water in there. And one thing I will say is you need to make sure that your fish is approximately the same thickness. Sometimes they'll come with the flank off to this side that's really skinny. You can keep that, or you can give it to your turtles. Mm. Right, honey?
Lucky turtles.
Lucky turtles. I already cut mine off, so...
They're going to want to see now.
No. Later. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to give this a little sprinkle of Himalayan pink salt. Not a whole lot, less than a half a teaspoon. Use salt to your taste, but we're not going to need a lot of salt on here anyway. I am going to give this some cracked black pepper right out of the mill. Oh, I'm sorry, honey.
They probably shouldn't have been so close.
Oh, and I didn't need to do that. So I already had it in there. Okay, and then I'm just going to sprinkle a bit of herbs de Provence. This also has a little salt in it. But when you sprinkle herbs, do it from high up so that you get a little better distribution on them, not close to what you're sprinkling above. Now, the only other thing you're going to need that's really important is some good plastic wrap. I only ever use stretch-tight plastic wrap. And I'm going to need to do 2 pieces. Chop that off there. In there.
Plastic wrap does not like me.
That's why we have the dispenser.
It always sticks to my arm.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to walk over to the microwave and we'll meet you over there and we'll tell you what happens next. Okay, now we're going to pop this right in the microwave, and this is going to need about 2 minutes per pound, 2 to 3 minutes per pound. So I'm going to put it in here for 5 minutes.
It's going to depend on the microwave too.
I'm also going to put it on full power, and this is going to steam beautifully. And this microwave, just so you know, is 1100 watts. So if you have a lower wattage microwave, you will need to adjust accordingly as far as cooking time goes. So I'm going to set this for 5 minutes. Actually, I'll do 444, and I'll hit start. And when this is ready to come out, I'll be back. Okay, our salmon is done. Oh, and that was less than 5 minutes. And I'm just gonna take a peek at it here. Look, I can already see it starting to flake. Look at that salmon is, now it's a little bit still pinkish. I mean, salmon's already pink, but it looks like it's not all the way cooked. But this is gonna have some carryover cooking because of the residual heat in the fish fillet itself. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna leave this covered, we're gonna set it aside, and we're gonna make our Hollandaise sauce. So when it's time to serve this up, we'll be back and fix you a plate. Steamed salmon and Hollandaise sauce, everything made in the microwave. This is just a little seasoned rice and some steamed broccoli. This meal is going to take you less than 20 minutes to put together. Because the salmon took 5 minutes, the Hollandaise sauce took 1 minute, not including the preparation time, but you're definitely going to get this on the table in less than half an hour. And I have to tell you, it's utterly delicious. So I hope that you are inspired to try cooking something in the microwave. I hope that I've dispelled some of your fears about cooking with the microwave, and I really do hope that you give this a try. Thanks so much for stopping by my kitchen today, and until next time, I'll see ya!